Hello and welcome to the Large Scale Project. My name is Lee Goodall and this is a video introduction to my first release, The 7 Modes of the Major Scale. In this video we will take a walk through the exercises and grooves and the other material covered in this book CD set. All of the material contained within the Large Scale Project, The 7 Modes of the Major Scale, has been derived from the simple major scale and nothing else. On each chapter page throughout the book, you will see a harmonization in root position of the 7 chords. You will see a chord symbol at the top, and then beneath the bass clef the numerical number, then the Greek title. This information never changes throughout the 12 chapters. It only appears in different keys. For each of those 7 chords, there are 7 scales, or 7 modes. Let us go to the key of C and look at the first 3 exercises. Here we have track 1, or exercise 1. This is a major, or Ionian scale. As you can hear, it's played quite slowly. This helps you to identify each note of the scale or mode that you are working on. It is also very good for tuning, timing, and breathing. There are 84 different versions of this exercise throughout the Large Scale Project Workbook CD set. Let's now move on to exercise 2, or track 2. Track 2 is an arpeggio. This arpeggio has a root, 3rd, 5th and 7th. There are 84 of these contained within the Large Scale Project Workbook. Track 3 is a warm-up exercise. This is a 2.5-minute workout and helps you familiarize yourself with the particular scale or mode you are working on. There are also 84 of these. As these first 3 exercises never vary rhythmically, I would recommend that you play them from memory. If you look at each exercise, you will see MEM to the top left-hand corner. Try to memorize these exercises. I think it is really important just to play by ear through this material. So you can basically blitz a key, which is 78 minutes long, and not read a note of music. Having looked at the first 3 exercises, we now turn to track 4, or groove track. This is the payoff track where you get to play a melody, then improvise using material you've learned from the first 3 exercises, plus adding all of your own stuff, of course. Each of the groove tracks has its very own melody. On the website only, I have created a simple tune, which can be played alongside the more advanced one found in the book. This is great for beginners or large ensembles where the simple tune can be used as a backing. Also good for one-to-one tuition. Let's now turn to a video. Here we will see harpist Amanda Whiting playing over a Locrian groove from chapter 1, key of C. Everything we've seen so far is contained within one module of the Large Scale Project, The 7 Modes of the Major Scale. Once you've registered on the website, you will automatically receive one free module. This module contains 4 MP3 tracks, 3 written sheets, 1 for the exercises, 1 for the more advanced groove, and 1 for the simple. Once downloaded, you can then print off the sheet, transfer it to your iPad, put the music onto your iPod, or simply read it from your laptop or computer. Let's have a look at another video. This time we have tenor saxophone player Greg Sterling. Greg is playing over a B-flat Lydian groove from chapter 2, key of F. I'm very pleased to be able to offer guitar and bass tab for all the music contained within the large-scale project, The 7 Modes of the Major Scale. The tab information also has written notation above it. This helps to identify the rhythms for each exercise or groove, and also will improve your sight reading of standard written notation. The tab information is only available on the Large Scale Project website. For our next video, we have Alice Leggett, alto saxophone player. She will be playing over a Dorian Latin groove. The 7 Modes of the Major Scale Master Workbook contains 12 78-minute long CDs, one for each key. There are 31 exercises and grooves per key, and these account for the first 28 tracks. Tracks 29, 30 and 31 are multi-exercises. Track 29, multi-scale exercise. The multi-scale exercise allows you to play all 7 scales back to back. This will consolidate some of the information you've picked up from that chapter. Track 30, multi-arpeggio, will do the same thing and allow you to play all of your arpeggios back to back. Track 31, multi-solo, uses the backing tracks for tracks 29 and 30, but allows you to solo over the 7 modes. The final track on the CD, track 32, is a tuning note, concert A440. Let's now listen to a track from the example CD, which is included in the large-scale project, The 7 Modes of the Major Scale. The track you will hear is an Aeolian groove from Chapter 1, C Major. Assuming you already own a copy of the Master Workbook, the one with the CDs in it, you may want to play with another musician who doesn't play the same instrument as yourself. For instance, you might be a guitarist, but your friend plays trumpet. The trumpet player can't read off of your music because they will be in a different key, so this is where the second book comes into play. The large-scale project Workbook Only contains no CDs, as you've already bought them with the first book. It would make no sense to buy the CDs a second time. Copies of the Workbook Only can be bought in multiples of 1, 2 and 5. This is good for schools and colleges, with large ensembles of mixed instrumentation. Because the large-scale project repeats the information through all 12 keys, the trumpeter need only find the correct chapter in order to play the same notes that you are playing. Every exercise and groove is written in treble and bass clef, and very often in 2 octaves in order to accommodate, say, a trumpet player and a trombonist. Here's another track from the example CD. This time it's the Phrygian mode. I would like to thank you all for watching the video and hope you become participants in the large-scale project. Please use the forum and upload your comments and music, your charts and your videos, but mostly enjoy having the confidence to improvise. It's a lovely thing to be able to do, and the journey is really interesting. My hope is that the large-scale project, The 7 Modes of the Major Scale, and also other books that I have planned for the future, will help you to understand how a lot of music is constructed. All of the scales and exercises covered in the book will come up many times in your musical careers. You'll be glad you put the work in, as it will pay off in the long run. Please check the website for future downloads and publications. Post your comments on the forum and upload your charts. Put some videos on of you playing over some of the grooves, or maybe some of your school band sessions. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy the large-scale project, The 7 Modes of the Major Scale. Bye for now.